Okay, good evening, everyone. This is day 7 of the 2024 Lenten Beer Fast. Father, Son, and Spirit, everyone, thank you for coming by. We decided to come by. If not, that's okay. Um, I have had an interesting day, full day at work, and then I did travel. If you notice by my background, I have in a different location, back to my one of my original locations where I am. So I did do a road trip, as it were, from my work location down to where I'm at now. So they required about 2 hours of highway travel, just for those who were curious. And so there was also uh, time to try out and no noticeable effects. Now, what I did notice was the same thing as before: is I do need to start drinking more water because my skin is dried out a little bit. Now, at the beginning of all this, I was at 273. I am down to 262. So, about 10 to 11 pounds have been dropped since the beginning of all this. The whole goal of this, besides being on a Lenten fast, is to also help myself out and to become a little bit better off in my overall health and start down on that journey as well. So everything is going well for today. Tomorrow I do get to talk to my doctor, so that'll be the first time that he gets to hear about all this, and we'll see what he says, and we'll go from there. So I'll keep you all up to date on that. Um, what I have noticed, and this is just a little side musing, is that there's an amazing amount of food in our daily lives. On TV, all the commercials is one thing, but not only that, but interactions with people is a lot of food based stuff. We hang out, we have food, we have events, we have food. Food is like all over that. So I don't know. Are we programmed to that? I wouldn't have noticed it before if it wasn't for the fact that well, other than it hits the wallet, that I'm trying to avoid it. So I see it and I try to ignore it, or I remind myself of the fast and why I'm doing this, and I go on there. But there's food all over the place. I mean, all over. Has anyone else noticed that? That's weird to me. That's something that I had not expected, or I had not thought that I would be seeing on there. So we'll go from there, and as we go on there, thank you to anyone who comes by and prays for me. Now, if you are having questions of why am I doing this, I'm doing basically a version of the Palmer Beer Fast, or the Lent Beer Fast from the monks back in the 17th century. They used to do something similar to this, and it actually turned into the Palmer Solitaire beer, which is something that I'm always looking for and I'm doing on there. I'm also trying to make sure that I've added the vitamins, the daily one a day vitamin, just to make sure I have all the vitamins that I need, because I've really reduced the types and kind of food that I am receiving. So, other than that, it has been an interesting experience. It is different. I've noticed I have good energy, and it also changes kind of like the way I move around. My mornings, I am waking up with a lot more energy. I'm waking up and I'm like going full power, full speed forward. So we'll go from there. On my working out, I've been pretty much staying the same as I was before. I'm trying to increase slowly just to make sure I'm being more active, but I have a lot of road trips that I'm doing, so that kind of forces me to be in a chair, and then my job also forces me to be in a chair all day, just like a lot of other people. So there's that going on. But I have noticed that with like anything, losing the weight has made me a little bit happy, a little bit more energetic, and has made me a little bit on there. I've actually dropped a shirt size. I don't know if it's from being bloated or if it's from water weight or anything else that I was cleaning myself out, because it's basically a slow, long term cleanse. So I'll let you know how that goes. I want to thank everyone for who takes time to actually read this, and to your future self. This is day 7, the first full complete week that you're on there. Tomorrow we'll start the second week, and we'll see what happens when the doctor finds out about all this. So, when anyone's out there, I'll give you my prayers, and I accept prayers from anyone else. In the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit, Amen. Thank you very much, and have a good evening, everyone.